This is a video I really didn't want to make. Not just because of how sad it is, but also because I have spent the entire fucking day gathering footage for another video I was excited to make, but now I'm wasting my time making this. So there has been a round of layoffs at id Software, the company that makes Doom games, and 95 developers there just got fired and just lost their jobs. That is half of the fucking studio. This is really bad. It's also really fucking scummy. Like, we're getting this news the day before the Dark Ages DLC comes out, right? That is, like, they didn't even get to, like, celebrate the launch of the DLC. They didn't even get... That is really scummy, and I have a lot to talk about. So I looked it up. These positions will apparently not be rehired, and we're stuck at only around 100, maybe 90 developers at id Software left. And it sucks because what that means is any Doom games that come after, any Doom games from now on will have overall less content and will be a lot smaller than even Dark Ages. Dark Ages didn't really have all that much content on launch, and I'm unfortunate. Basically, we're never gonna have a Doom game that's like 2016 or Eternal ever again. 2016 Eternal had a lot of content, and we're never gonna have those. I mean, Eternal even had less content than 2016. So we've been having this, dude, a world where fucking Doom turns into Halo, where every new game launches with less and less content. Oh my god. Oh my god, I can imagine, dude. That's gonna be rough. I was really hoping we got at least one more game before something like this happened, because I'm pretty sure the next game is gonna be a sequel to Dark Ages, and it's gonna be the finale of the Unholy Crusade storyline with the Night Sentinels and the Slayer's Pass, and that game would end with, or at least its DLC would end with the Slayer being put in the sarcophagus, and that leads into 2016. But And I was really hoping that game would have like a vast, epic, huge storyline, and we had this like cool ass like Crusade sort of like feel. But with less developers, the game is gonna feel smaller, and it's gonna be a lot like yeah, dude. I was really hoping we had one last game before we had to deal with this sort of stuff. So apparently they have fired most of the coding team, which tells me that they're probably going to be using AI to generate code for the next Doom game. Okay, so there is worse stuff they can use AI to generate. They can use AI to generate like 3D models or concept art, which would be infinitely worse. Funny enough, as I said that, I just remembered that they also fired a lot of their artists, so I swear to God, if we have to put up with AI-generated Doom concept art, I'm gonna... Ugh. It still sucks because it's not human-made anymore, and even then, people lost their jobs to AI. Oh, God. Dude, I'm really having a tough time making this video. I really don't want to make this. This isn't scripted either. I'm just talking, and I'm mad. Now, there is potentially a saving grace, and I mean potentially, like, it potentially might rain in the desert in the middle of August. So, with these rounds of layoffs, Bethesda has said that they're going to put a bigger focus on Doom, Elder Scrolls, and Fallout. So, that sounds good, but then what the fuck are you doing firing half of the staff of the studio that makes Doom games? Is it just me, or does that sound like the complete fucking opposite of what you'd want to do? This is super fucking scummy, as I said before. Like, today is Dark Ages DLC's Revelations launch day, and they're all getting fired today. Like, all these people who helped make 2016, who helped make Eternal, who helped make Dark Ages, and who helped make Dark Ages DLC are getting fired on its launch day. How fucking scummy is that? I don't really have much else to say. I'm deeply saddened by this news. I was really hoping we got at least one more game before we had to deal with something like this, because, as I said before, the next game is probably going to be the finale to Dark Ages, the story of the Unholy Crusade. And with a smaller team, I don't think they'll be able to give us this, like, vast, giant, epic story. And I feel defeated. And even then, every other game after that is going to be, like, smaller in scale. The only good thing that's coming from this is that we're going to get Doom games faster. But it could just turn into, like, a slot machine, you know? They just crank out so much games so often, it turns into just like COD. Which I would lose my mind if we had to deal with like every other Doom game. It's just basically not like a remake, but has like so much reuse assets and so much like all that. Like, it's, I'm really upset. Oh, fuck. I'm gonna go do something else with my time. Alright, my next video, I was gonna make a different video, but I guess I had to make this one instead. I'm gonna go fucking play Marvel Rivals or some shit. I'll see you guys in the next video. Next video is probably gonna be my Revelations playthrough. Oh, I hope this shit didn't ruin my playthrough for that. I really hope my experience is still good. I really hope I'm overreacting and the next game is gonna be great and it'll be exactly what I expect. Tough times, man.